Elka, thanks for coming in. You chose one of our Motor Trend certified vehicles, and right before we go out to check it out, I got a quick question for you. When was the last time you bought a car?
About 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Elka, when you bought the car, did you have to negotiate with a salesman or a sales manager in order to get yourself a fair price or a discount?
I did.
How much fun was that?
Not fun.
Okay. Well, about 300 million Americans and you agree that it was the most distasteful part of the automotive purchase process. Most considered it a complete waste of time, and quite frankly, we salespeople didn't like it much either. Lots of changes have taken place since the last time you bought a car, and all those changes are good for you. Now, the negotiation that you had to go through in order to get yourself a fair discount is no longer necessary because you got that discount in order to get you here. We weren't the only website that you looked at, were we?
No, I looked all over the internet.
Well, what most people do is they go to AutoTrader, Cars.com, Car Gurus, and they pick out the vehicle they want. Then once they get all those vehicles in a line, they click the little drop-down tab that says rank them lowest price to highest price. And I'm going to guess you may have done that too.
Right.
And if we hadn't been right up there at the top, you wouldn't be here, would we?
No.
Well, what's transpired, and this is industry-wide, it's not just an open road. Every dealer in the country that wants to stay in business now has to price their vehicles to sell. They have to give the discounts the customer used to have to fight for. They have to give them up front. If not, our phones don't ring, our email inboxes don't fill up, and nobody walks on the showroom floor. So what this means to you is basically it's going to be the most pleasant purchase experience of your entire life. It's also going to be the fastest. And the craziest thing about it of all is we don't even price our cars anymore, Elka. Third-party software does. Third-party software that takes every vehicle we've got in inventory, new or used, matches it up with every other one like it advertised on an internet site, whether it be Craigslist, independent used car lot, new car franchise, and that software literally prices the vehicles for us. They make sure we stay at or below market. Because if we weren't at or below market, we wouldn't be having this conversation, would we?
No.
Additionally, we take it one step further with our Motor Trend certified vehicles, one step further than any other stores in New Jersey. We guarantee you that you can't pay too much. Now that sounds crazy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, here's how we guarantee it. First of all, you know it's a good price. Second of all, we put it in writing that should you find a similar vehicle with the same benefits advertised for a lower price on any website anywhere, within 5 days, we'll cut you a check back for the difference. Has any dealer ever told you that before?
No.
Let's go take a look at the car and make sure it's right, because there's no such thing as a good deal on the wrong car, is there?
No.
And lastly, Elka, I've been doing this for a while, as you can probably tell. I used to sell cars. Now, basically, I help people buy the right car. So let's go make sure it's the right car. Okay? That's it. Please. Please. What was my purpose with Elka?
Make her comfortable.
No.
No.
To educate me.
To educate is really the right word. Okay? Say again? You damn right I intend on... I want to hold my internet price. Did I tell her that anything that wasn't true?
No.
It's all true. And notice I didn't say we at Open Road have changed our pricing policy. I said it's industry-wide, because it is industry-wide. But fact of the matter is, if they're sitting in front of you, was there something good about your price?
Yeah.
Yes, there was. Okay? It was probably a combination of you had the vehicle, location, and decent price. Could they have found another vehicle a little bit cheaper? Maybe they did, but it was around here. If it's 15 miles away, it's an hour and a half away. You're right. I'm trying to educate her, but my purpose is to lessen her perceived need to negotiate. Does it mean she won't? No. Some people I can stop completely from negotiating. Others I can lessen the severity. Instead of wanting $2,000 more off, maybe it's $200. And it gives me the easiest second close on a first pencil that you have ever seen in your entire life. What I'll need you guys to do is, when you come back tomorrow, certainly, well, try to do it tomorrow. Bring me how bring me an example of how your deals are written up, like a worksheet.